Okay.
So next month I'll be completing 1 year.
Sorry.
Okay. I'll be. So this meeting is being recorded. Okay. Yeah. Next month I'll be completing 1 year, and after 1 year certificate, I'm looking for a PG in Germany on masters in mechanical engineering itself. So
Okay.
I thought I'll be learning German now itself.
Okay. So just few questions I want to ask. That are you a complete beginner in German language? Like you have no idea about it, not even the
No,
alphabet,
yes, I
right?
have no idea about. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. And one more thing. Okay. So are you comfortable in English or Hindi? Like which language are you comfortable in?
I'll be comfortable in English. I don't know Hindi.
Okay. So in English. Fine. So I'll converse in English. Okay. Okay. So see. Your name, please. It's Gerald Ju.
Gerald Jude S. There's S
All right.
initial.
That is yes. Okay, fine. So, see, first of all, I just want to give some introduction about myself. So, my name is Shreya, and I'm a German tutor, and I'm doing my master's in management consultancy as well. Okay, but I teach German side by side. So, so I've done it till advanced diploma level, and I am going to teach you today. Okay. So, any questions you can ask me. Like I can explain it to you multiple times. That is of no problem. And apart from the studies, also like you want to know the process, you can ask me, right? So, okay. So let's begin with learning the language. So first of all, I'll be telling you the alphabets. Okay. So the German alphabets. Obviously, sorry. Obviously, when we start learning a language, we have to begin with its basics, right? So the basics lies in the alphabet, how we pronounce it, how we write it. So I'm going to start with it. Are you ready?
Yeah, right.
Right. So I'm going to share a screen here of alphabets, and let me know when you see it. And plus, you can note, like you can take your notes side by side, or I can stop and you can take it afterwards. So that is how it's going to be. Plus, I can send you digitally also, so it's a problem. So just give me 2 minutes.
Why is she on mute?
I guess she's just preparing to share her screen.
Yeah, I'm just sharing this. Okay, so the internet, I
Okay, okay,
guess.
fine.
Yeah, just give me 1 minute. It is going to be shared by now. Okay, can you see the screen here?
Nothing as of now.
Now, is it
Yeah,
visible?
I'm getting something. Yeah.
Zoom it a little bit.
Yes, I can zoom it from here.
All right. So now let's start with this alphabet. Okay. So one thing it is very beautiful in German that we write it in the same way as we write the alphabets in English. So there is no change in the writing process except 2 to 3 letters. So I'll tell you that letters. Else everything is same. Like as we write A in English, it is same as in German. Okay, B is also same, C is also same. So similarly, the alphabets are same, right? So First of all, I'll just pronounce all the alphabets, and then you will pronounce after me. Okay. So let's begin with A. Just a second. Okay. So A is, A is pronounced as A in German. Can you repeat after me? A.
Ah.
Right. Perfect. So one thing I want to highlight here is that, okay, see this. I want it further. Okay, so this is the alphabet, how we write in German. And this is the right hand side, is the pronunciation. Okay, like you can, this A. So you can make it on your own as well. Okay, so I've just written it for your simplicity. A-A-H. A, right? Then this B. Okay, so similar B, SE, we write in the similar way as we write in English, but the pronunciation. So it is Beh. Okay, B-E-H, Beh. Can you repeat after me?
Bay.
Right. So again, I'm telling you that's not that's not how the way we write in German. That's only for your understanding. So you can formulate it in your own way as well. So I've written this B-E-H just because it's the sound of this B. So bay. All right. It's just for your
Yeah.
simplicity. Then C is say.
Say.
Say. Perfect. Okay. C is say. Now, you might be wondering that why this T is coming here, okay? Why it is not say only, why it's not this say only. Just T is just for this little twist in your tongue. So you do not have to pronounce it like the say. It's not the say, it's just say, okay? Say, just pronounce it.
Say.
Perfect, okay? You understood this?
Uh, does that T comes in sound when we are adding some other letters?
Sorry?
Means there are something like if C comes with this word, there then the T will be sounding.
No,
Does
no,
that
no.
sound like that or
The
nothing?
basically we do not have to make the sound of T. It is the say.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That it is not the say. This T is just for your little twist in the tongue so that you will not say bhi nahi hai ye. Okay, so say. It is not say as well. It is say. The say. Okay.
Okay.
You're getting my point. So
Yes.
just T is just a little twist in your tongue and that's it. Okay. Okay. Say. Right that. Okay. Now D is day.
Day.
Perfect. E is A.
A. Okay.
Yeah. So now you can see this comparison that just for your knowledge that A is not A in German. A is basically
Ah.
A and E is A. Okay. So
Okay.
you can learn it by that way. So F is normal F in as in English. F. Okay. Can you pronounce it? F.
F. F. Okay.
Right. So G is gay.
K. Okay. K.
Perfect. Now H is ha.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah. Now I is E.
I is E.
Yes, E. Okay.
E. Okay.
Now J is yacht. So basically it is yacht. Okay. By OTT.
E.
Yacht.
Yacht. Yacht.
Yes,
Okay.
yacht. Now, just one thing I want to say here. Whatever word is beginning with J in German, for example, yes in German is called ja. Okay. So you do not have to pronounce it J as ja. Okay. So people do this mistake a lot that they pronounce this word as ja. So it is not ja, it is ya. Because see, you have to pick up this initials. Okay. So आपका J क्या है? Like how do you pronounce J? as yacht. Okay, so you have to pick up this initial year in every word beginning from J. So it is ya. It is not ja. It is ya. Fine. You understand my point?
No, actually, I didn't get that. What? Okay. I'll repeat.
Okay. I'll just repeat it once again. Okay. So I said that J, like J in German, is pronounced as yacht. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get this, right?
Yes.
So I said that whatever word, for example, ear, just a second. I took an example of yes here. Yes is called ja in German. So let's take another example. Ear. Okay. Ear in German is called Jahre. So if somebody, ask you that, please spell this word. So how you will spell this word? You will say Jahre. Okay. And if somebody asks you, so this is like the English spelling out, right? So if you say it in German, then it is yacht, h, air, a. Okay. So
Yeah.
you will spell it like that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, but
Yes.
how you will pronounce this word? You will not say now the sound of J is changed in German, na? So it is not no, it is no more J. It is now year. So whatever word, like you pick up this initial yacht, year, okay? So
Okay.
whatever
Okay. Not the
word
complete
beginning
one. Okay.
with J, it is yara. It is not jara, it is yara. Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now let's come back to the alphabets. K is ka,
So.
yeah. L is L only.
L is
Okay.
L. Okay.
Yeah. So these four letters are same, like L, M, N, O. So the way we pronounce in English is similar the way we pronounce in German. So L, M, N, O. Okay.
Okay.
Can you repeat this? L, M, N, O.
L M N O.
Perfect. Now P is pay.
A. Okay.
Perfect. Q is ku.
Q
Ku.
is
Ku.
Ku. Ku or
Yeah. Yes. Ku. Perfect. Ku.
Ku.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now R is R. It's
R.
R. Yes, R. Okay. Now S is same as in English. It is also same in German. S only.
Yeah.
Can you pronounce S?
S. S.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Then T is Te.
A.
Te. Perfect. Now U is U.
Use U.
U. U. Perfect.
U.
U.
U. Okay.
Okay. Now V is Fau.
V is foul.
Yes, sorry. V is Fau. Okay.
Okay. Foul.
Now, again, I want to tell you something here. As in, I said, like similarly as I, said for said for J. Sorry. Okay. So similarly for V. Now V is what? Fau. Okay. So I mean the
Yeah.
pronunciation of V is Fau in German. So whatever word is beginning from V in German, like father is called Vater in German. So you will not say
Yeah.
water. You will not make the original sound of V. Now it is fau. So you'll pick up fur. Okay, you pick up the initial fur, and now it is farter. It is not father anymore. Like it is not far. You will not say water. You will say farter. Okay, because the sound of V has changed in German.
Okay. Okay.
Is this clear to you?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, now W is way.
Way.
Perfect. X is X.
X.
Perfect. Y is epsilon.
Epsilon.
Perfect. Epsilon. Okay. Now Z. Z is set.
Z.
Set. Okay. Now here it is also T, as you noticed, okay, in the initials. So you will just twist your tongue a little bit and say set.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I'll come to these 4 letters later on. First of all, your task is to, pronounce it all the alphabets from A to Z in one go in German. So first of all, I am doing it for you. So just please listen carefully, and then it is your turn. Okay. So I'll just erase
Yeah.
everything. Okay. So yeah, I'm beginning. Okay. A, B, C, D, A, F, G, H, E, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Epsilon, Z. Is there any confusion? Is there any word you want to ask? Like any letter?
Yeah. Could you repeat Q?
Okay. So Q. It is Q.
Will there be the sound of H? Ku or ku?
Q. That's it.
Ku. Okay.
Okay. So please
Yeah.
start from A.
A, B,
Right.
C,
Right.
D,
Right. Right.
A,
Perfect.
F,
Perfect.
G,
Right.
A,
Right.
E,
Yes. Yes. Correct. E.
J, K,
Yacht. Car.
J,
Perfect.
K, L,
Yes.
M, N, O,
Perfect.
P, U,
Yes. Yes.
R,
Yes.
S, T,
Yes. Correct.
U,
Hmm.
V,
Yes.
W,
Yes.
X,
Yes. Correct.
Epsilon, Z.
Z. Perfect. So you're really good in this, and I really like your, pronunciation accent. So it's really good. So now let's come to these 4 letters. Like, what are these 4 letters? Okay. So let me start with the last one. Okay. So the last one, as you can see, it's a beta symbol. You are familiar with this beta symbol? We use in
Yes, yes.
maths as well, right? So now
Yes.
this beta symbol is known as S set. So now you might be wondering what it is, what is this S set? So we use this beta symbol when we want to say double S. Okay. So doppel S. So basically when we want to say double S or doppel S, we say this beta symbol. Okay. So we do not write, we just avoid writing double S and we just put this beta symbol instead of that. Is this clear to you?
Is it just like the beta or on the alphabetic, it's on the picture?
Sorry.
Is it like the beta you have written or on the picture? It's totally different what you have written, right?
No, it's just the beta symbol.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is we avoid writing double S. So we used to write double S in, in like in earlier times. But now what happens is we do not write this double S. We do not write this double S and we just write this beta symbol instead of that. So that's the modern German language, that we avoid writing double S and we just put this beta symbol. Okay. You will encounter many words with this. Okay, so do not worry. Once we, start with the vocabulary and everything, so there are many words using that. So, okay, is that clear?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So now let's come to these 3 letters, okay, with the dots above. So
So how is
basically,
it pronounced? Is this S sound or?
Sorry.
How is it being pronounced?
Okay, so basically the name of this beta is S set, and the sound we make is sir only. Okay, so obviously it is double S, so the sound will be sir, right?
Okay.
Okay, so basically I'll just give you one example. So sweet in German is called Süß. Okay, so instead of writing double S, I'll just put this beta symbol. So that's not a rocket science. Okay, so basically the sound of this beta is sir, and I just avoid writing this double S and just put it here. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so let me come to these three letters now. So there is a term called Umlauts. Umlauts in German. Okay, so let me just tell you what are these umlauts. So umlauts are nothing, but they're just two dots. Okay, so they're just two dots on particular vowels. Okay, so what are these particular vowels? So it is A, O, and U. So only these three letters, only these three vowels will contain this umlauts. Okay, so sometimes. Okay, so what now? What these umlauts do? So they do nothing. They just change the pronunciation of that letter. So let me tell you. So for example, A is pronounced as A in German, right? We just studied here. Is that,
Yes.
yeah, you
Yeah.
remember A is A in German?
Ah.
Now, with umlauts, first of all, we pronounce like this word as A umlaut. Okay. So is that clear to you? A umlaut.
Okay.
Okay. So now it is no more A. It is A. Okay. So it just changes the pronunciation. And you do not have to, I mean, remember this. Okay, so you do not need to remember the pronunciations of umlauts, just because you will get a hang of it when we start doing the vocabulary. Okay, so there's no need. Just remember that umlauts are two dots on these particular vowels, that is A, O, and U, and they just change the pronunciation of that letter. So for example, without umlaut A is A, and with umlaut A is A. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
similarly O and U. So without umlaut O is O only, but with umlaut O is AO. Okay, little twist in your
AO.
tongue, AO, right?
Okay.
So I'll
Okay.
just give you an example here. For example, these two words, shown and shown. Okay, so these two words are there in your German language. Okay, so the early one, like this one, the first one, there is no umlaut on O, so it is O only. Okay, shown.
Mhm.
So you see the sound of O, shown, O only. Okay, but with umlaut, we just have to twist a little bit of our tongue. So it is shown. Okay, it is not shown, it is shown. So AO, the sound has changed now. So this shown means already, and this shown means beautiful. Okay, so these are two different words, without umlaut and with umlaut. So is that clear to you that these umlauts do nothing? They just change your pronunciation. And you do not need to remember these pronunciations like with umlauts, because you will automatically get a hang of it when we do the vocabulary. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Just remember that, just have a vague idea that it is no more A, it is A now, and it is no more O, it is AO now. And similarly with the U, without umlaut, U is U, and with umlaut, U is U. Okay, so that's it. So basically, are you clear with this umlauts concept, or should I repeat?
Umlauts are just for A, O, and U.
Yes, only these three particular words.
Okay.
Okay, so you clear with this?
Yes. Yes.
Should I repeat it, or you are clear?
No, fine.
Okay, I think so. We are good to go with another concept today. Like we have just done the alphabets, and they are the building blocks, basically, you can say, because you cannot pronounce a word without knowing the alphabets. Okay, so now I'll do another important concept that is called counting. Okay, so I'm doing it now. Just a second. All right. So can you see the whiteboard?
Yeah, whiteboard is.
Just a second. All right. So basically, counting is called Zahlen auf Deutsch. So you know that German is called Deutsch. You know this? I
No.
just forgot to tell you. Okay. So
Yeah, I heard that.
German is called Deutsch. Okay. So counting is called Zahlen auf Deutsch. So we say counting as Zahlen in German. So can you pronounce this word? Zahlen?
Solid.
Zahlen. Very good. Okay. Now what happens is, you got to, I mean, you can make any number name, like if you know the basics of counting. And what are the basics of counting? Just need to remember this. Okay. You need to remember the counting from 0 to 12 only. So that's something really beautiful in German, that you only need to remember the counting from 0 to 12. And what are these 30, 40, 50, 60s? You know, these T's called in German. That's it. And you can make any number name of your choice. That's my guarantee to you. Okay. You will see this
Okay.
concept when we, do this. Okay. So let's start with this. Okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So first of all, I'll just make you learn this, the counting from 0 to 12 and all the T's, that is 30, 40, 50, 60, so that you can make any number name of your choice. Okay. So there's a particular formula, basically, you fit it, you fit that formula and you get that number name. Okay. So now what is zero called in German? Zero is null. Can you repeat after me? Zero is null.
Null.
Right. One is called eins.
Eins.
Perfect. Two is called zwei.
Zwei.
Perfect. Three is called, just a sec, drei.
Drei.
Yes, drei. Then four is called vier.
Wir.
No, not. It is no more weird. That is what I'm trying to tell you. It is fear now because we's got
Okay, we is pronounced fa. Okay.
cow. Okay. So
Fau.
we
Fau.
pick up the initials, right? So it is
Okay.
cow. I mean, it is
Fa.
fear. Okay.
Fear. Okay.
Now, five is called fume. Fume.
Fium.
Yes. Now you see that umlaut. So it is no more foam. It is fume. A little twist.
Okay. 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 Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Fium.
you'll get this hang of umlauts in the words only. Okay. So six is called zex. Just a second.
Sex.
Zex. Okay.
Sex. Okay.
Yeah. Seven is called Zeben.
Sieben.
Zeben. Right.
Sieben. Yeah.
Eight is called Acht. Acht.
Acht.
Yes. Nine is called Neun.
Neun.
Perfect. 10 is called Elf.
Elf. L. Okay.
Elf, elf, elf.
Elf. Elf.
Right. And okay, I'm so sorry here. Sorry, yeah. So 10 is sane basically. and 11 is elf. I thought that I was writing for 11. So 10
Okay.
is sane.
Same.
Yeah, sane. And 11 is elf. Okay.
Elf. Okay.
And 12 is called Zolf. Zolf.
Wolf. Wolf.
Now there's no more Zolf. It is Wolf. So basically just twist a little bit of your tongue and you're good to go. So Zolf. All right.
Wolf. Okay.
So you got this all the counting from 0 to 12. So what I'll do is I'll repeat from 0 to 12 in one go, and then it is your turn. You can ask me if there's any doubt. Okay. So let me start. So you got to learn this because there is no other way you can formulate the number name. You can formulate the number name after 13 for sure, but you have to learn the counting from 0 to 12 and all the T's. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So 0 is null, eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, 10, 11, 12. Is that clear to you? Do you want to ask anything?
Yes. What is 12? 12.
12.
12.
Yeah, yes, good. 12. Okay.
12.
Okay. Now it's your turn. You have to repeat it.
Null.
Okay.
Eins.
Hmm.
Zwei.
All right.
Drei.
All right.
Vier.
Fear.
Vier. Okay. Vier. Phone.
Fume.
Fume. Fume.
Yes.
Sechs.
Okay.
Sieben.
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 Yes, yes.
Acht.
Acht is correct.
Neun.
9 is correct.
10. 11.
Correct. Hmm.
12. 12.
All right. So very good. You are actually good in your pronunciation. Okay. Now let me start with the T's. Okay. Yeah. Are you ready? Let me start with the T's. 30, 40, 50, 60.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just a sec. Okay. No. Just a sec. So 20. Because we have done 10. Okay. 10 is sane. Now 20, 30, 40. Have you noted down or have you taken a screenshot?
Yeah, has taken screenshot.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and let's say 1000 as well. Okay. So now let's begin with these T's. So 20 is called Swanzish. Repeat after me. Swanzish.
Swansis.
Yes. Swanzish. Right? 30 is called Dreisish. Please repeat. Dreisish. This G sound basically it is sure. Okay. So just make this zish. This zish. Okay. Zish. And
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Okay. Now 40 is fearzish. Okay. No, again fearzish.
Fear.
V.
Okay, fine.
Okay. It's okay. We make these mistakes in beginner as a beginner, I mean. So Fiumzish. 50 is Fiumzish.
Fiunsis.
Okay. Now 60 is Zexish.
Six.
It is Zekzish. Zekzish.
6.
Yes, correct. Now 70 is Zeeb, Zish.
Seep, Sish.
Perfect. 80 is Akt, Zish.
Akt, Sish.
Yes. 90 is Neun, Zish.
Neun, Sish.
Perfect. 100 is Hundert.
Hundred.
Perfect. And 1000 is Thousand.
Thousand.
Perfect. So you're really great in your pronunciation, as I kept on saying. So anyway, so I'll mark 2-3 words, that is 20, 30, 60, 70. Okay. Now, and obviously these are two different, right? So, but from 20 to 90. Okay, so I have marked these 4 words. So why I've marked these 4 words is to, differentiate that you do not make mistakes in these 4 words particularly, because rest of them are really simple. You just write 4, that is fear, and you put zish, that is zig. Okay, you write in 50, you write fume and you put zish. Okay, so you write 5 is fume and you put zish. And in 80 also it is same, you write 8 act and put zish, akzish, so you have 80. Now in 90 also you first write 9 and you put zish and you get 90. So you understanding what is happening in these 4, like 40, 50, 80, 90. Okay, the rest of them I've marked because it is different. Okay, so these are different because 20 is altogether different, Swansish. So people, tend to make mistakes here. So people write 20 as Swyish, which is totally wrong. You do not
Okay.
write 2 and you do not put zish and you do not get 20, because 20 is swanzish. So people tend to make these, very silly mistakes that one should avoid. So I'm telling you beforehand only that 20 is swanzish and it is not swizish, right?
Okay.
Okay, similarly 30. So why I've marked 30 is, you look at this beta symbol here. So
Yeah.
we do not write Z in this. Like every other, word has Z. So you can, have a look. But this, only Dryzish have this beta symbol, S set. Okay. So people do this mistake. They write dry and they write zish. But it is altogether wrong because Z is not there in Dryzish. Okay.
Yeah.
And 60 and 70 are also different. Why they are different? Zegzish. Okay, so people do what? People write 60 as, they first write 6 zex and they write zish. But it is altogether wrong because there is no S after H. So in 60, we omit S after H. You will find in, obviously, 6 is zex. Okay, so there is an S after H, but in zexish there is no S in between. You got my point?
Yes. Yes.
And similarly in 70, so people do what? People write Zeben, that is 7, and they put Zish. But it is altogether wrong because there is no En. So in 70, we avoid writing En. So it is Ziebzish.
Okay.
So are you clear with all these small things?
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so please take a screenshot of it, that what are these spellings.
Okay.
Okay, so are you, do you have energy to do this formula right now? Like how to formulate the numbers? Is it okay if I do it in this class?
Yeah. Fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's begin. All right. So I have divided the formula into 2 parts. So what are these 2 parts? So we are done with the counting from 0 to 12. Okay. So we have to do it after 13, right? and we have done in between like 20, 30, 40. So I have divided the formula into two parts. So the formula says 13 to 20 numbers on one side and above 20 numbers, like any number above 20, may it be any digit. So you have to apply this formula and you have your answer. Okay. Okay. Now, what does the formula says? Basically, first you name any number between 13 to 20. Name any number.
16.
All right, 16, right? Okay. And 20, like above 20, any number? Let's
23.
stick to digit only, abhi 23. Perfect. Okay. So what my formula says, first of all, I have to break this number. So 16 has as a particular characteristic which I want to describe later on. So let's, remove this number and let's stick to 15. Okay. So why I'm doing this, you will have my answer in just 5 minutes. So let's stick to 15. So the first step of the formula is that you have to break the number. Okay. So break the number as in 10 plus 5. Okay. And here also break the number 20 plus 3. Now you can't break the number like 8 plus 7. Okay. So
Okay.
this is not acceptable. You just have to break it in terms of this 20, like 10, 20, in terms of t's plus the number. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
I have done this, like 15 is 10 plus 5 and 23 is 20 plus 3. Okay. Now the formula says that you have to write the second number first. Okay. So what is my second number is this? That is 5. Okay. So I'm going to write 5. That is fume. Okay. Then I will write the the first number. So, okay. So that is sane. Okay. 10 is sane, right? So I've got the number name of 15. It is fume zane. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Here also I'll do the same thing. Here also the formula says that you have to write the second number first. That is 3 is dry. So I'm going to write dry. There is a little twist in this formula. So that's why I've, divided this into two parts. So any number above 20, you obviously break the number first and write the second number first. But you have to insert und in between. Und is and.
Und.
Okay. So
And.
insert
Okay.
und in between and then write the first number. That is 20. So you got to write, 20. We have just done now what is 20. So it's 20. So you got your number name. That is dry und 20. Okay. So that's the basic difference in between these two, 13 to 20 and above 20. That above 20, you have to write und in between. Okay. Now, why I haven't done 16? So let me tell you that. So 16 is basically you got to break the number 10 plus 6, right? You have to write the second number first. That is Z. And then the first number same. But here there's one twist. The twist says that you have to omit this S once again. So as in 60 and 70 you have to do, right? So 60 is what? Zegzish. So in that also you have to omit this S. So that's why it is Zegzane. And similarly in 17, you remember we used to omit EN in between? Like it is only Zeebzish, so it is only Zeebzane. You got my point?
Okay.
You understanding that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that's the basic difference between these. You want me to give you one more example? How to formulate the
Yes.
number?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll
Yes.
give you one more example. I guess 13 to 20 is easy for you now because you already have 16, 17, 15. So I hope it is easy. Just remember 16 and 17 that you have to
Okay.
omit S here. Like similarly 60 and 70, how you used to write, just write 16 and 17 that way. Just put Zane in after, okay?
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So let's stick to the numbers above 20. So I'll give you one more example. So let's say any number of your choice. Come on, say any number.
51.
Fine, 51. Okay, so 51 is really a great number because I have to tell you one more thing that is quite important. So in this one digit, like if your one is at the ones place, for example, 51, 31, 21, 41, any, any number having one at ones place, what you got to do, first of all, you have to break the number. Tell me the breakup of the number.
50 plus 1.
Perfect. 50 plus 1. Then you have to write, what? Second number first, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So second number is what? 1. So
In.
write ein.
Ins. Okay.
Okay. Eins nahi hai, eins. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Then you put und in between. Then you write the first number. That is 50. Okay. So one important thing here is we omit this s. Whenever one is at the ones place in any number like 51, 31, 21, 41, any number, 91. So we omit this s. So your number name is ein und 50. So that's it. That's just a small alteration I want to highlight here. So are you clear with this?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is applicable in any number where one is at the ones place. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let me give you one more example. Okay, so for example, 94. So tell me, now you will tell me, okay, what is the first step?
We split that 94 to 90 and 4. And we'll
90
write
plus,
4 first.
yes, what is what? Fear, right?
Und.
Yes, und.
Und.
Then we write this
90.
first number. So what is 90? 90 is 90. Okay.
Okay.
So I hope that you are understanding that in order to make any number above 20, you got to remember the 0 to 12 counting and you got to remember the t's, 20, 30, 40. So after you have remembered this, then you can make any number. So that's the pre-requirement, that you have to remember these counting, because see here, 4 is, you can write 4 and 90 uh, just because you know them. So if you do not learn, then you cannot make, okay, the number names.
Oh.
So I'm giving you some number names to write. You have to do what? You have to refer to your screenshots that you have made. I'll also display the counting here. So please make all these number names. So 69, 34, 43, 55, 6, 76, 88. So please make the number names of this six numbers. And you can write it like, okay, you can't write in the chat box because umlauts will not show up. Or you can write it in the chat box. Just tell me where the umlauts will be, because you do not having. Are you taking the class from your phone?
Yes, I'm taking class from my phone.
So I think the umlauts, you have the option to insert the umlauts.
Okay.
So if you have the option, first of all, just look at your numbers, the number names, and then try making these. Okay, so your first number name 69, 9 und 60. Perfect. That's correct. 34,
I can't.
fear. Sorry.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I can't find that beta sign.
It's okay. So just tell me, ma'am, here beta will come. So fear und 30. So here
Fear
B is
and
beta, right?
yeah,
So correct. Good.
and about 43. That will be dry und
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
firesys
Fire. It's not fire,
firesys.
it's fear.
It's fiercest.
Yes. So please write it.
Try 1 second.
Dry und fierce. Correct. Very good. All right. So fünfundfünfzig is correct. 76 is also correct. Good. 88. Perfect. Correct. All are correct. So that's great. So I hope you got the concept now, right?
Yeah.
So any questions you want to ask before winding up the
Uh,
class?
nothing.
All right. So any questions you want to ask, you can ask.
Yeah, apart, how much time do you have to means invest every day to learn this stuff, your daily classes?
Sorry, can you come again? There's some disturbance.
1 second. How much time do you have to spend to learn this everyday class?
Okay, how much time you spend? See, I think that German doesn't require so much time to, you have to involve with. So just half an hour if you are giving every day, half an hour, 40 minutes every day or alternate day, um, it will be fine. Like, make it a point that you have to give 3 to 4 hours in a week, and I think that's enough. That's sufficient for German. So and you have to be consistent. Okay, so whatever you're learning in my classes or anybody's classes, whatever you're learning, you have to be consistent in what the teacher is saying you to learn. For example, we have done the alphabets and counting today, so make it a point that you do my worksheets and assignments of that particular topic that day, or most like one day after the class. Okay, so make it a point that you do the homework and assignments on time, and I guess you're good to go. So do not think that you have to spend hours and hours preparing for the language. It just requires 3 to 4 hours a week. Okay, and you have to give it, according to your time, like half an hour a day or 40 minutes a day will be enough. And if you're learning in my class, I guess you just have to do the homework and the assignments afterwards. So that's what I'm telling you, that it doesn't require so much time. So just be consistent and be regular with your homework. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions you want to ask further?
Nothing much.
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm available for your doubts like anytime. So you can contact me, WhatsApp me, call me if you want. So with your doubts. So I think, yeah. So if you have any doubt, like in the assignments or homework, so I'll be there for you anytime. Okay.
Will the
And
classes be one-on-one or will there be other students?
you got to ask this from Payal. I guess Payal, can you enlighten him on this?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, will the classes be one-on-one or will there be other students too?
It's a batch class. Okay, we in a batch wherein usually there are 6 to 7 students. Maximum, the student teacher ratio is 1:10 maximum.
1:10. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you have any like any doubt you do not want to ask in the batch or so you can always wait after the batch, so I can clear all your doubts afterwards. So
Sunday, the class timetable is alternate days: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, in the evening for 1 hour, and Sunday it's for 2 hours. So every Sunday, what you can do is clear all your doubts which you had throughout the week.
yeah,
You
I
have
think
2 hours.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think we can plan it out in this way.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
probably. Anything else you want to ask about the classes? How will it going to be? Study material? Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I buy something? But
Yeah, I'll
books or
let you know
something?
about the books and the stuff. So I'll let you know about it when you.
Actually, books, you'll be getting next workbook. Okay.
Yeah, like, yeah,
Yeah, so network, workbook, textbook, vocabulary, audio podcast, and video kit.
yeah.
And how much time approximately should I need to complete this some levels? I mean, after A to B1 this much.
Like you said that you wanna go for postgrad, right?
Yes.
Okay. So after A1, we can super intensify the course. Okay, if you want, and like 1.5 in 5 to 6 months, we can complete till B1.
5 to 6 class.
Months.
Months. Okay.
Yeah. So as increases, we will look into intensifying the course, like in duration and content. Yeah. So like which semester you are planning to apply it?
I'm planning for next year winter.
Next year, winter. Okay, okay.
Winter.
Winter, na?
Yeah.
So I guess till September, October?
No, July. July and maximum August.
Maximum October, right?
August.
August. You said
Okay,
August.
Yeah.
August. Okay, okay. So yeah, till August, I guess we can actually go till B1 and also make you pass the GUET exam as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you are worrying so much. So do not worry so much. Just try
Okay.
regular with your classes, with your doubts. Come up with your doubts regularly, and it's a matter of just limited amount of time. If you invest it, and you will get great results. So but there were one student of mine. So he has to complete it like in a very less time frame. So he had only 3 to 4 months, and as she said that B1 requires 5 to 6 months. So we had regular classes. He used to come up with doubts like in every class, like in almost every class. And I send in all the study material prior. Okay, so he was able to complete it in what, 3.5 to 4 months. So, and he also got good scores in youth exams. So it's just your consistency with the subject. So, and it's not like you have to study it, as I said, that you have to best hours and hours studying that language. So just be regular with the classes. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that do not worry so much. Be regular with the classes, and Payal is always there to guide you, right?
Exactly. I'm there. We are having a program manager who will be coordinating your classes. And July, August, I think that we can take care of the timeline as well.
Yeah, you can also do it like, I think more like B1 to is like you can do it in that time frame, but you can do more as well. Okay,
Yeah.
like B2 you can. So do not worry about it, that you have ample amount of time, I guess.
Yeah. Like even Mr. Gerald, if you need some assistance and support in applying in the German universities, we even support our learners in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So thank you so much, Ms. Shreya, for the lovely demo, and thank you, Mr. Gerald, for coming in, showing up. You
Yeah,
were.
your teaching method was very fine. Yeah, I like it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Your teaching was very fine. It was very good.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess that's really positive and that's great to hear. So yeah, so we will be looking forward to hearing from you, Mr. Gerald. So let's
Yeah.
start the demo.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Daryl, for joining.
Yeah, thank you.